Our last video in our series on valuations focuses on common misconceptions and some pitfalls to avoid. First misconception, and one of the most common, is the idea of potential. On several occasions, an owner has told me, my practice should be worth more because there's huge growth potential. While there may be potential to grow, valuations are based on historical data and not on future growth potential. This is also true for the bank lending the buyer money to purchase your practice. Another pitfall to avoid is slowing down toward the end of your career. Buyers and banks get nervous if there's a decline in collections year after year. It's important to have consistent collections before you sell, and even better if collections are increasing. So keep your foot on the gas. There can be logical reasons why collections have decreased, such as I never enjoyed doing endo, so I started referring out all my root canals, or whatever procedures you don't enjoy. I started taking Wednesday afternoons off to play in a golf league. I scaled back from 4 days to 3 days a week. Where all my personal debt is paid off, my kids are grown, and I don't need to make that much money anymore, so I just slowed down. These may be legitimate reasons, but it has an impact. It will not only impact the valuation, but your ability to attract a buyer. I've witnessed these scenarios several times, and almost every time the owner has not decreased expenses to keep in line with the decreased collections. And today, a brand new dental school graduate can get an income guarantee of around $150,000 and often higher. If they can't earn the same amount in your practice, they are unlikely to take on a loan to purchase your practice. So the free cash flow of your practice needs to be high enough that after the buyer pays debt service on their loan, they can earn at a minimum what they make as an associate. Often the decreases listed previously make it very difficult to cash flow. So again, keep your foot on the gas. Does your practice need a facelift? While new paint or flooring or decor might not increase the value of your practice, it will make it more attractive to buyers. Take the time to make any necessary cosmetic changes. And I'm often asked the same question regarding equipment. Should I invest in new equipment? This is a little more complicated. It depends. If basic equipment is broken or on its last legs, then it should be replaced. If your dental chairs and units function but just look old, then replacing the upholstery might be a better choice. The new equipment won't necessarily raise the value of your practice, but again, it should make it more attractive to buyers. If purchasing new equipment or technology makes the practice more efficient, produces better clinical outcomes, or just gets you excited to come to work, then it probably makes sense to invest. However, purchasing $50,000 in equipment does not necessarily mean it'll increase the value of your practice by $50,000. As I mentioned, it's a complicated answer, and best to consult a practice transition advisor before you make investments. If you have questions and would like to understand the value of your dental practice, then reach out and start the conversation today. I'm Mike Rogers with DDSmatch, and I'm here to help.